What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you my brand new and badass car that I just got. And by brand new and badass, I mean basic and pretty old. But I got this thing for dirt cheap, so who can hate on me, you know? Um, this is a 2000 Toyota Camry. And before you ask, why didn't you get something cooler than a Camry? This is my sixth car I've ever owned, I think. And I'm only 18 years old, so I've had a lot of problems with previous cars. I have basically gotten to own 3 of my dream cars by the age of 18, so yeah, I'm pretty lucky and pretty fortunate that I was able to work for them. I mean, I had realistic dream cars. I didn't fucking want a GTR or some shit like that. I just want to... God, there's a guy and he's probably gonna come and talk to me. Don't bother me, I'm just recording my Camry. Look at that guy over there. Alright, I think we're fine. But yeah, I've owned my dream cars so far, which I'll probably talk about in another video. But I just need something to get me through college, so I bought a Toyota Camry. I didn't even bother cleaning it because we live in Colorado, as you can see by the beautiful scenery. And it's winter time, so there's literally never a chance for this car to be clean. And everyone's just driving by today. But I'll give you a nice walk around anyways. Cut out my license plate. And as you can see, Camry LE V6. So this is the V6 model. As you can see, a bird shitted all over my fucking car after I cleaned it. But it's okay because it's dirty anyways. The main concern on this car is this rust spot right here. But like, I don't really give a shit anymore. I used to care too much about rust. And I got a car with no rust that burnt oil. So it's a bad combo. Also, I got some scratchy boys on the wheels right here. Don't give a shit. This bumper's falling off. I got some scrapes there. So yeah, it may be a little beat up. I do got the cracked windshield as well. But the positive is that this is a one family car. It was originally bought by the grandma, then passed down to her daughter, and then that daughter's son. So the Carfax proves that this has only been a one minor accident, which is where that rust spot comes from. The guy walking his dog, dude. I can't catch a fucking break. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's pretty clean, so I'm going to show you guys the interior really quick. Oh, and when I first got the car, the fob didn't work. But I put a battery in it from Ace, and then I figured out how to recalibrate it on my own. Never take it to a dealership. They charge like $60 for something that took me $5 in 10 minutes. So is the interior. The sun's shining really bright, so let me cover that. Basic, you know, gauge cluster, whatever the hell it's called. Stock radio, you know, everything in this car is stock, so I'm not even tripping over that. Automatic, I know so there's some purists out there who love manual transmissions. I love manual too. My last car was a manual and it was fucking awesome. But for now, I'm just getting an automatic because, you know, driving in traffic is not very friendly. But if I do get a fast car, I'll get a manual. But this is a fucking Camry. Like, who gives a shit if you drive a manual Camry, you know? Not to say this car is super slow either. This car actually has a better 0 to 60 time than my Nissan 300ZX did, so that says something. Why won't you leave me alone, lady walking your dog? I'm just trying to fucking record a video. I got my State Farm, whatever, safe driving bullshit. And then 2 cup holders. You know, this is the first time. My last 2 cars did not have any cup holders, so this is fucking nice. I know a lot of people will be like, they're just cup holders, dude. Like, why are you so excited? I can carry drinks. I can take my girlfriend to get fucking coffee and we can drink them in the car instead of her having to hold both of them. Like, you don't understand the benefit of having cup holders until you don't have cup holders. Yeah, so let me show you the back seat. Let me grab my keys. So let me show you the back seat real quick. No. That's me, by the way. What's up? This is the back seat. Nothing spectacular. I got my dirty floor. Like, these are as clean as I can get them, so I'm probably going to get WeatherTechs or some shit in the future. Maybe some Garage Moon Power ones. I don't know. If you don't know what Garage Moon Power is, look it up. They sell fucking dope-ass floor mats. Repair manual. I don't take my car to the mechanic, which is probably why all my cars have broken in the past. But, you know, this is a Camry. I don't give a shit. Seats fold down. You can store a decent amount of stuff in here. And speaking of storing stuff, let me show you the trunk. I didn't even do that yet. I'll also pop the hood while I'm up here. Hood just pops right up and stays right up. Nice. We got a very spacious trunk. Like, if you're a hitman and you want to be low profile, get this car, because this is enough to, like, I could sleep back here. You feel? And if you gotta hold dead bodies back here, or you gotta hold the groceries, then you can do that. I got an extra spot for tools right there. Got my coolant. I accidentally overfilled this car on coolant because I didn't understand how it worked. But it's cool because I'm doing a coolant flush anyways. I swore I thought this car leaked coolant, but it doesn't. I'm just fucking dumb. It's got a full-size spare, which is dope. I actually have 2 aluminum jacks in here, so it's cool. And then I just got a random microfiber. Checking my oil and shit. This car does leak a little bit of oil. I'll get to that in the engine bay. And one thing that tripped me out about this car when I first got it was how the hood latch is. It's a weird hood latch. Like you gotta like go in and then go like really flat and then go under. My friend Josh had to help me with that. To be honest, this is the coolant thing I was talking about. I filled it way too high. I don't know if that does any long-term damage. It's like kind of leaking out right now, so it's cool. I think it just leaks out if there's too much in there, so that's whatever. Yeah, I just don't think he filled it up enough. I mean, everything looks good. It's just a basic V6 Camry. There's one area of concern, you know, the actual area of concern. It's not that rust spot over there. And that's an oil leak going on at the valve cover gasket. Easy shit to replace. I replaced it on my Civic by myself for like 10 bucks. So, you know, I'm not that worried about it, you know. But yeah, I mean, everything else looks good. The engine doesn't sound awful. I mean, it doesn't sound good. It's an old engine, but it's fine. It's fine by me. Everything works. Headlights work. Brights work. You know, can't really, for the amount I paid for it, it really just has everything I need. It gets decent gas mileage. You know, for a V6, it gets good gas mileage. Like my 300ZX took only premium and it got 15 miles to the gallon. This thing's faster than my 300ZX, 0 to 60 wise, and it's like 28 on regular fucking gas. So, start her up. Probably gonna replace the spark plug soon. As you can see, that was a kind of weak start. But let me get in there. So you can see the amount of miles, 179,000. You know, that ain't shit for a Toyota, but surprisingly, this is one of the lower mile cars I've owned. My last car was a 91 Civic hatchback with 301,000 miles on it, so it's pretty intense. Radio works. Don't want to get copyrighted, but cool, it's commercial anyways. Speakers are decent, you know, nothing crazy. Just stock, I'm assuming. Clock works. Yeah, just everything works. Windows, 3 out of my 4 windows work. That back one does not, and this back one does. So whoever sits there, it sucks to suck, I guess. This work. Oh, that's my brights. Whoops. Windshield wipers work pretty well, actually. The wiper blades are actually pretty decent. You know, not perfect, but you know, can't really complain. Also, I really need to clean the inside of like my windshield and like back there because they're all smudgy. And I know you can't really tell in the video. You can tell this front one because of the sun, but every time the sun shines through, it's fucking awful, and I can't see shit. So I really need to like. I tried Rain-X and it just didn't come out clean. Like every time I use a cleaner, it just turns out shitty like that. But yeah, I mean, all my gears work. My e-brake works. It's a pretty dependable car. So if you're in college or high school and you're looking for a cheap car, you know, cheap maintenance, gas isn't expensive, and it'll run forever, and it won't be that expensive, and it looks decent, get one of these, man. Like, I know a lot of people recommend Miatas, but I'm in Colorado. Also, I'm 6 foot, so I can kind of fit in a Miata, but it's not a comfortable fit. I didn't really fit in my last car, my 300ZX, because the ceiling's so low. But I mean, this is comfortable. It does well in the snow. It gets good gas mileage. It doesn't cost shit. Like, I could replace the whole engine if I wanted to for like $240 just for the engine. You know, maintenance costs a little, like, the labor costs a little bit more on that side, but that's not important. But yeah, like, this whole car is just easy to work on. I would recommend, if I were you, to get the 4-cylinder one, just because it's easier to work on. I mean, the V6 has more power, but the 4-cylinder is just lasts, I guess, a little bit longer, and it's just easier to work on, and it gets way better gas mileage. But you are trading power for that, so yeah, I mean, nothing crazy, just a good dependable, not so horrible car, you know, just something nice. So if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of random shit with this car. Like, I plan on doing a video where I'm camping in the back seat, like taking down the seats and somehow finding a way to camp in here. So yeah, I just plan on producing a bunch of random videos, and this will be the first video on my channel. I'll probably upload a decent amount, but yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more cool shit from me. Peace out.